Hello, and welcome back to Tarot is Self Improving, a series of tarot readings guided towards your highest good and self improvement. In each video, we will tackle a challenge that you may be facing right now, and using the tarot as guidance in my team and spirit, we'll be guided towards how to move through these challenges in the most beneficial ways. These videos are intended to allow you to experience tarot in a more explorative way, as well as guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and the situation that you're currently in. Set the intention that this reading has found you for a reason, and that somewhere in this message, if not all of it resonates with you, that there is some guidance meant for you to receive at this time. Today's topic is going to be on love. The challenge is love. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness. So many things are already coming up with this card. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, the opportunity for abundance, overflow, the opportunity to share your cup with another. Um, hmm, the opportunity to share your cup of love with yourself from spirit, from the divine, from different aspects of love. This is not just with another person, but the topic is on love itself, love in itself, and the idea of love and what is love, okay? This could be something that you've been struggling to um, understand in relationships, in your childhood upbringing, in yourself, in the world around you. You could be even struggling with the idea that there is a loving or benevolent higher being or higher power, okay? I'm hearing love is not evil, okay? Love is not evil. Though this could have been your experience and people might have taken advantage of you, is what I'm getting. And I'm getting this real difficulty in expressing and sharing love, okay? It's so interesting because the Ace of Cups sparks a lot of joy and enthusiasm for readers. I think when it comes out, it's just a really beautiful card that can represent, like I said, abundance and overflow of love. But as a challenge here, I'm getting that this almost fear of love and almost fear of committing to love. I'm guided to notice that this cup is reflecting in water, okay? The way it's reflecting in water makes it look like it's upside down though, so the cup is pouring out. It looks like the cup is not full, right? Because it's pouring down, it's facing down. The cup is being poured out like so. In this representation of the cup being emptied, you may feel like in love and relationships that you're constantly being emptied and never being full. You're being called in a way to really fill yourself up with love and to love yourself. There's a greater love that exists inside of us. And when it is emptied, we seek from other people and other places to fill this cup, when truly we are meant to be filled from within to share outside of us. To try to capture the essence of love and try to capture the essence of this water, this emotional fulfillment, this emotional need from other people, is where a lot of us find our demise, because when those um, people go, or when that thing that we love so much goes, then what do we have? Another empty cup. But when I fill from within, when I fill from what is true about myself and what arises within me that is love, then I constantly have an overflow. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit emotional about this. Um, but I feel like there's a very powerful energy in the collective that is self hating and that almost encourages people to despise themselves. And it's almost better to look at yourself in really negative ways than to see yourself in a higher light. It's really not taught to love yourself, right? It's really not taught how to care for yourself. And a lot of our upbringings would really negate this powerful meaning of love and kind of diminish that into something that is very conditional and very much so based on action and reward. And if you do this, then you are loved. If you don't do this, then I'm upset with you and you are no longer lovable to me. This card reminds me of a spiritual love, okay? A spiritual love of that is embedded in us and that is ingrained in us. It's already very innate to us, and sometimes our environment can weather that away. I really struggled with loving myself back in the day, and I didn't understand what it looked like or what it meant to love myself, and I hated hearing you gotta love yourself before you love anybody else. That was like really annoying to me. It really was. But I understand now that this love and the idea of love that I had for when I heard, you have to love yourself, it was always like a physical thing. You have to love your body, you have to love, the way you look. When it's so much more than that, right? Because at the end of the day, the physical can only mean so much. My body, my vessel can only mean so much. So to love myself the way I look now and love myself for my body now could change if that physical form is altered. I think there's something strong, and while I do think it's important to love yourself and what you look like, that's awesome. But to love what's within holds such power because as the physical alters and as the physical evolves, we get older, we change, we may have children. When all this happens, the one thing that stays the same is what's inside. The more that you supply and the more that you aid and nurture the love within, the more you will find yourself attracting and being drawn towards a similar reflection of that love inside of you. When this love is upside down and it's distorted, then we are attracting that same distorted energy. We are attracting that same love from our upbringing that was conditional and that wasn't understanding. We are attracting that same love within that is self-hating. Okay? So, filling your cup up with that true love from within, that true divine love, that true love that is already embedded within you, nurturing that and allowing that to be the reflection is going to bring you to what it is that you are truly desire. While everybody's journey is different, and I am in no place to judge anybody on, their relationships and what they're doing with their lives, I do say that um, this idea of love that I see occur is it seems very conditional. It seems very it just doesn't seem very real to me. Um, I think that's why a lot of people struggle in relationships. It's because they're looking for something that's not real. Um, okay. Spirit, how do you call us to move through this challenge? Even though I really feel like that was all answered within the last few moments, how do you, what is the guidance to move through this challenge? The guidance to move through this challenge is the Two of Wands. Wow, the Two of Wands. I'm also going to get an oracle card to help clarify this, how we're moving through this as well. I've been actually saw this deck in a vision the other day, so I want to pull out a card to see what it has to say as well. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Beautiful. So many things a part of this message, and I feel like I'm not going to get every single thing I want to say about love and about self-love and relationships. I might not get everything out in this message, but a big part of the way Spirit is guiding us to move through this, through the idea of love and the idea of loving ourselves and loving others, is really about our perspective. And we're really challenged to challenge our perspective on love. Okay, with the Two of Wands, this feels like a choice. This feels like a choice. This feels like it's us planning here. It feels like something that is, you're doing this intentionally to create another result. You are intentionally planning to change your perspective to acquire new results. Being the way that you accept, the way that you receive love, the way that you love yourself, the way that you see love and love other people. This is another message for somebody that is kind of on the topic, but not. This is just coming in. If you've been planning something, okay, you've been planning on going somewhere, you've been planning on um, receiving something, I'm getting like a degree or something of like that, certification. If you've been planning on, there's some goal in mind, there's some goal, intention where planning is required. It looks like there's been some shifts, challenges, changes, but Spirit is asking you to go with the flow right now, because in these changes, you're really being guided towards something of more emotional fulfillment to you, okay? So take that if it resonates. I feel like the more that you literally sit with yourself and like kind of ask yourself, what are my perceptions of love right now? Are they or have they been harmful? What have my past relationships looked like? What do I want them to look like? And really, truly, there's no right or wrong answer. The point is to really feel within and feel from yourself what it is that you truly believe. Also, asking yourself, what do you need from yourself at this time? What do I need? What do I want? Who are you? What do you want from me? How do I love you? And how can other people um how can you let other people love you? Okay? Just sitting with yourself, asking yourself these questions is going to unlock the gateway to opening up and filling your own cup. Lastly, I have to get a message from my Journey of Love deck for you today. My Journey of Love deck has the most beautiful way of providing guidance. So I want to share that with you right now. Quickly, we have the Mother Praise. The Mother Praise. You are being watched over. Many beings are aware of your existence. They know that your heart and soul are pure, even when you doubt it at times, because after all, you are a divine being masquerading as a decidedly fascinating mixture of light and darkness. Sometimes you may not feel so pure, and that's okay. The mother prays for you, not because you're about to do something ridiculous, but that you might not do something ridiculous and avoid living your full potential. She wraps you in the waves of love, light, and consciousness that you may feel brave enough to live your life and not hold back from pursuing what is within your heart or letting it pursue you and giving into its seduction. The mother prays, so fear not and just live your life. This oracle brings you guidance. Ask for help from the Divine Mother who loves you unconditionally. Ask each day. She wants to help you, and you have to ask for help to empower her to do so. You have her great blessing. So much love, so much light to you. And I am going to be doing some free readings. So if you're interested, comment down below anything. And I will randomly pick, somebody to give a free reading to. But I'm so blessed and so I'm happy to have you here. You can shop my website for some beautiful jewelry at thebeyondquartz.com. I also give tarot readings you can check out there. I also have a blog you can check out there. Um, you can also follow me on Instagram at Beyond Quartz as well. Okay. I hope to see you in my next video. I'm so happy for you to be here. I'll see you next time. Okay. Goodbye.